Hey, folks, this is the old Fat Man coming to you with another episode of the Fat Man News Show. Fox News is reporting that the Secret Service had a laptop stolen in New York City. Well, I can guarantee you one thing. If it was stolen in New York City, you could probably find it at a local pawn shop. Just go check it out. Also, Fox News says immigration judges are being sent to border detention centers around the border down there by Mexico to deport these illegal aliens. I don't think it's going to do a lot of good because as soon as you deport them, they're back the next week. Air Force Colonel sentenced for child porn. Listen, if they give you a computer in them airplanes to look up child porn, maybe you ought to find a different career instead of the Air Force. J.C. Penney says it's closing 138 stores nationwide. I thought they went out of business 20 years ago. Uh, Top Turkish diplomat says the holy war is coming to Europe. A big holy war. On one side of the street, you're going to have these people with the Qurans, and on the other side, you're going to have people with the Holy Bible, and they're going to throw them at each other. It's called a holy war. That's what's going to happen. Also on Fox News, Trump wants to build a 30-foot high wall at the Mexican border. It doesn't matter. You can build 100-foot high. They still coming through, okay? You're wasting your dadgum money. Clinton says she's ready to come out of the woods. I know gay people say they come out of the closet. I guess politicians come out of the woods. Another jumper was caught at the White House fence. The Secret Service must not be doing a very good job if these people keep getting in. The Peru death toll rises to 72 in local flooding. Listen, back in the day, Noah built an ark because of the floods, and they all got away. People of Peru, build you a boat. Common sense is get a lot of flooding, have a boat. You can get away. 2 kids were shot and killed at Chuck E. Cheese in Texas. Really? Maybe they didn't get enough tickets from them games and the rat got kind of mad. WWE says WrestleMania is just around the corner, and be sure to check out WWE.com if you ain't got tickets to go. That way you can watch it on the interweb. That's right. Messenger and Inquirer says OMU was affected by a warm February and that they lost a lot of money because a lot of people didn't use a lot of heat. Well, let me tell you, people in Owensboro, OMU is going to jack them rates up and make up for that loss. It's a coming. You just mark my word. According to MSN, millions could lose work-based health insurance under the new GOP plan. Hey, it happens everywhere. People are losing a lot with the new GOP rules coming out and their new health care. A lot of people are going to lose everything. They may end up losing their homes, much less health care. The CIA tortured left scars on the Guantanamo Bay prisoners. Hey, dude, what did they say about our prisoners in North Korea? Did you hear them give us an apology for getting screwed up over there in them POW camps? No, you didn't. So, hey, I ain't going to apologize to nobody, okay? To hell with them. Josh and Ann Duggar are expecting their 5th child. If anybody don't know who these Duggars are, they got this reality TV show where there's about 100 of them kids that live in a house. They need to learn birth control. Now, I can mail them some condoms with instructions if they don't know what the hell they're doing, Us hillbillies can teach them a thing or two. According to Press TV in Iran, Israeli troops killed a Palestinian teen in the West Bank. Do you think it really matters? They're going to kill a bunch of them kids. It doesn't matter. That's in the Middle East. Right? We really don't give a hoot, do we? Let them kill each other. Russia summons an Israeli envoy over the Syrian raids. Russia wants to do all the bombing itself, okay? So Israel will just back out and let Russia blow them up. They kind of like that Assad dude over there anyway. Iran says Saudi Arabia is behind the Mideast instability and disorder. You see, you get all these countries all clustered up over there fighting in a big war, and everybody wants to blame each other. And then, you know, they just point fingers. They really don't give a hoot. You know, they just want to blow people up. That's a good thing. WFIE, our local news here in the Tri-State, report that King sets the NCAA championship record in the 100-meter breaststroke. I thought the NCAA was basketball. Yeah, you know, sports and politics just don't go good together like religion and sex education, I guess. Former Texas congressman is accused of taking charity money. They're politicians. Of course they're going to take charity money. They're going to take anybody's money. That's the way the politicians work. Warm weather is on the way, according to 14 WFIA News. And you want to know why? Because my calendar says spring is right around the corner. That's why they say warm weather's on the way. They ain't too bright, are they? The Smoking Gun says a woman was arrested for biting her spouse during sex in Waterfront, Florida. Now listen, I know Florida's warm during the winter, and you know y'all do y'all's crazy kinky sex stuff down there, and sometimes things gets out of hand, and you know it goes a little too far, and you bite each other. You know, move to Canada. It don't get warm in the winter, and you ain't gonna bite each other. A cocaine robot was arrested on federal narcotics smuggling charges. What's a cocaine robot? That's what I want to know. We flip the page, and in future news, December 18, 2020, it'll be another great year for wind power in America. Wind power, I guess the Democrats are going to take over the government again. March 8, 2020, auto scrap is piling up in developing countries because most vehicles are now made out of plastic. Yeah, they got to do something with all that junk metal. January 5, 2020, China breaks a world record with 1 billion mobile phone users. China's an island, ain't it? I bet they got some really tall apartment buildings with 1 billion people. They got to. In April, we're going to do a live show here in Owensboro, Kentucky at Smothers Park. You guys come on down. I'll announce the date at a later time. You come on down, and I'll get you on the live show here in Owensboro, Kentucky. Now for the memo of the day. Yep, it's that time. Now that the presidential election is behind us, we need to focus on the American future. Democrats and Republicans need to put their bitterness behind them and do what's right for America. The only reason nothing gets done in Washington is because both sides, Democrat and Republican, are too stupid to stand up and say, let's work together. When the midterm elections come up, and they're coming up in a few years, I hope none of you pukes get reelected in Washington. America needs a fresh coat of paint. And the American people are pissed about the way our country is run. I say vote them all out come midterm elections. They have a write-in section on the ballot in every state of the union. If you write none of the above in there, guess who's going into office? None of them. I say vote them all out. If you have any questions that you'd like answered on this show, you just send me an email at claygbasham611@outlook.com, and I'll sure get it on here. That's no lie. And always remember to have your wife or husband spayed or neutered. Keep your feet on the ground, your finger out of your nose. This is the Fat Man saying good night and God bless you.